Summer.
Summer. That's a surprise. Okay. Summer. Who is better looking, me or Justin? I think it's obvious too. Thank you very much. I was going to ask her a very earnest question. I said it just feels wrong. Last year, I do want to ask some question. When we were doing the pilot last year in the bank fight sequence, Summer walks into the bank and she got the gun and she walks over and I was sitting over on the side. I think I said to James yesterday, I said, my God, it's like she's walking like a dressage horse. Like it's unbelievable, like the precision and the knees and the way she picks up her feet, and it's so particular. And it wasn't until months later that I relayed this anecdote to Summer, and she said, oh, you got that. And so I want to ask, a lot of your role is very physical and nonverbal, and I just want to know what kind of, you make such specific choices physically, and I want to know how you go about making those decisions, because I know that I don't help you with them.
I thought that was so funny because specifically that's how I chose to walk on purpose, but it's one of the things that helped me most with this character because everything has to be a conscious decision. You can't do anything instinctually. That's not how a robot is. So the way I accomplished that is very physical. My physical movement. I had to strip a lot of things away. We went to Terminator camp, thanks to Mr. Nutter there. And so we learned how to move more like a Terminator, and I've taken that further and further because.
And Garret, as the only Terminator on the panel, she did not get that. Garret walked up the first day on the set and said, so, what do you want me to do? And I was like, dude, you're weird already. Just be here. It's within the Terminator universe, and I just want to know kind of how you go about making those choices.
Well, I feel like my car has a personality. You know what I mean? Like I feel like my 85 Camry has a personality. I feel like it would never let me down. So I think there is room for us all to be, different Terminators. It's just like maybe little programming glitches. And Cromartie's been through a cast change and time travel and lots of damage. So I feel like there is room for some little quirks that he might have. I don't know if that answers your question.
No, it's pretty good. We had actually seen Garret originally from the beginning of the pilot, and at the time we were seeing lots of different people before we met Owen, and Garret came in, and the script at that point had a really weird gimmick in it, where the Terminator talked, like he had like a cell phone, like he was part of a cell phone, and he could sort of talk, and Garret came in and was the only actor who actually tried to do that, where he was sort of making the voice without moving his mouth, and he did it, and it was freaky. It was just completely freaky, and we took the tape to the studio, and everyone said, what the hell is that? Can you tell him we love Garret as a great actor? Can you tell him to go back and do it straight? And we called Garret up, can you go back and do it straight? He said, no. He said, I'm not doing this. You don't remember it? I don't remember this. Ms. Headey.
Thanks, family.
So, if Sarah Connor could take a day off, what would she do?
I did have an answer, but I just realized some of our audience may be under 18 years of age. But I do think Sarah would use one of her many aliases and acquire maybe some value. She would track down Agent Ellison and have a good night in.
What's really weird about that is that's also what I would do if I had a So, Richard, while we're talking about you,
Thanks.
I think you made a very, very specific and bold decision with your character, and you decided to play him black. A choice that no other actor dared to make.
Well, that's interesting that you brought that up because what I did when I got the script, I was tempted just to play it white, and I called my friend up, Robert Downey Jr. The surgery kind of sounded, interesting, so I did this surgery and it changed my life. Yeah, so became black. But I'll bring out some of my birth pictures for confirmation.